Hello. It's time for 10 minutes of Pilates. I'm gonna wait for at least one person to come on. There she is. Hi, Kim. All right. Hello. All right. Since I knew Kim was coming on, I asked her if she had any requests, and she requested core, which good thing Pilates is all about core anyways, no matter what you're doing. But we are going to focus on abs, which is I think what Kim has requested. So we're gonna bring your legs up to your chest and take a deep breath in. We're just getting ourselves positioned so that we can actually engage our abdominals. We are inhaling and expanding and stretching the space between our ribs along our back and kind of rounding up that low back in case you've been hanging out with it kind of arched. All right, bring your legs down, hands behind your head, elbows to your peripheral vision. Take a breath in. Exhale, curl yourself up. Inhale, come down. Exhale, curl up. We are initiating this movement with the motion of our ribs reaching towards the pelvis. Our low back is actually in neutral spine. So there's a little bit of space underneath your low back. We're not actually pressing our low back to the ground, which is probably what you typically do when you crunch. But for now, we're focusing on this upper chest lift, upper abdominals curling up. You probably feel a little bit of stability happening here, but a lot of your upper abdominals are working to slide your ribs down towards your pelvis. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your arms by your side, and now you're gonna press your low back to the ground and release. And press your low back to the ground. Try to do that without pressing your feet into the ground. Your feet are super light. You're not squeezing your glutes. You're curling the bottom, like your pubic bone, towards your belly button, if that makes sense. And 4, we're exhaling to press your low back to the ground. 3, and 2, and 1. Now hold your low back. Now we're gonna hold the low back, pressing the low back to the ground. And while you do that, curl up and come down. And this probably feels a little bit different than the other chest lift you did earlier. Try to stay light on your feet. Try to unclench your glutes. Try not to squeeze your glutes too much. You probably are trying to hold your low back on the ground by squeezing your glutes. See if you can not over squeeze your glutes. Keeping your low back pressed to the ground the whole time. And 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees to your chest. Rock side to side to rest that a little bit. Pressing the low back again to the ground. Bring your hands towards and behind your head, and bring elbow to opposite knee. And alternate. 9 more. 9, 8, 7, 6. Try to relax your head in your hands as much as possible so that it's not your neck bringing you up, but rather the connection of your rib towards pelvis. I think we have 2 more. 1 and 2. Hold behind your right leg, extend your left leg long. Now straighten and bend that right leg just to get a little bit of mobility here. And curl yourself up towards that leg. It doesn't matter how close you get, and your knee does not need to be straight. Here we go. Switch. And switch. And so we didn't stretch the other leg, but now we're stretching it. Here we go. And 8, 7, 6, 5. You're trying to keep your shoulder blades off the ground. And now double. You're gonna pull, pull, switch, pull, pull, switch. And 8, 7, shake side to side for a little bit. All right. Last thing, laying on your back, you're gonna curl up, release your hands, move your hands up and down, try not to bob your head, and you're gonna breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. In, and out. Breathe in, and out. Is this getting tiring on your neck? You can put your hand behind your head, one hand, and in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your low back is pressing into the ground, and out. You can choose to straighten your legs up, and in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. And if you can keep your low back pressed to the ground, you can lower your legs down, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, and last 10, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. Now put your hands behind your knees and curl yourself up. Sit up tall, take a breath in. Exhale, come on down, trying to go one vertebra at a time on the way down, controlling it. And come on up, peeling your back off the ground. See if you can come up section by section. So there might be a part of your back that feels like it kind of clunks in one piece, and you're trying to be as smooth as possible on the way up and on the way down. We're gonna do 2 more. It helps me to exhale as I come up. Take a breath in to stack up tall and exhale to come down. It also helps me to send my feet away to lead my lift up. And come on down. All right, you're gonna lie on your side and go onto your elbow and your hips. Put the top leg slightly in front of the bottom and get yourself a little bit of a stretch here. All right, now we are going to lift. So you're gonna lift onto your feet, lift your hips up and reach up and over and come down and repeat and down. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, like someone's lifting you from your waist here. 2, and 1. Nice. Let's see if we can do that on our hand. If that's too difficult, you can just go back onto your elbow, and you can even just stay on your knees as you lift up. Okay, here we go. Onto our hand. Keep space between your shoulder and your ear, and let's do 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Transition to 2 hands and get into that long plank position. All right, let's rest for a second. Put your knees down. We're gonna get back into that plank position. You're gonna lift one leg up and down 8 times, and then the other leg up and down 8 times. Just a little lift. Long plank, here we go. Lift 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, come on to your other side. Onto your elbow. Put one leg slightly in front of the other and give yourself a little bit of a stretch here. All right, now you're gonna lift up your hip and be on your feet and forearm. 6 times. 6 and 5. Uh-oh, low battery. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, onto your hand. We're almost done. Almost at our 10 minutes. Here we go. 6, 5, keep space between your shoulder and ear. 4, In other words, don't collapse like this. 3, 2, and we're gonna go into that push-up position again. 1, go into the push-up position. All right, rest. So you're gonna go into the push-up position, and this time you're gonna alternate tapping your hands to your stomach. Last thing, you ready? You can spread your legs apart. 10, 9, we're alternating sides. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push back. Take a big breath in. Let all the air out. And we're done. 10 minutes of Pilates to end your day. Have a good dinner. See you tomorrow. Oh, hey, Carl. I was just at squaw. Thanks for joining me, Kim.